So we see Genesis 12, verse 1 and 2. What do we see here? We see that God says to Abraham, he says, I will give you a great name. I'm going to bless those who bless you, and I'm going to make you a great nation. He says, I'm going to cause you to be a blessing, and you're going to be a blessing to all the people of all the nations. What a great promise that God gave him. It'd be hard to believe that if God told you that. Amen? But what happened? So Abraham believed God's promise, and we see that it says that Abraham came out. It says, though he lived in tents. And imagine you're promised like mansions, and then you get out and you get to go in the desert and live in tents. So you have to think about this, what it says, not just skip right over it. Like, how much are you like, God, you promised me all this greatness. I'm living in a stinking tent, and it's dusty out here. See, I understand that from our farm. So, because I do that all the time, I'm like, God, where am I in the middle of nowhere here? But God promised him, but he's living in tents. But in the midst of living in a tent, he so believed the promise of God over his circumstances. It says in the Bible that he was looking for a heavenly country, that the author and builder was God himself. Hebrews 11, verse 8, 10, and verse 16. Amen?